Welcome in. My name is Julia Rose. I'm a psychic medium, and I pray these messages find you at the precise time you need them. We're going to start again, as always, with a bit of energy healing just to ground the space, to call everyone in who's going to get a personal reading today, and to allow these positive vibrations to emanate across the grid. Hello, Spiritual Awakening Scorpio. Welcome in everyone. Hi, Pamela. If you're open to receiving this Reiki healing energy, put a 555 in the comments, in the chat. Hi, Ashta. Welcome in. Awesome. We're anchoring in with a 555 to these positive, uplifting vibrations. Welcome in, Michael. Welcome in, PiaMo. Sorry, excuse me. It looks like an Elvermere. Hey, everyone. Good. Anchoring into these healing vibrations. I'm going to be amplifying them today with a quartz crystal. This is a unique piece. Good. Anchoring into the Reiki with a 555. Show you this side. Welcome in, Robert. Welcome in, Swim Fast, Ali. Welcome in, Sprig. Welcome in, DivinelyDaniel. Just allowing these uplifting, soothing vibrations to wash over you. There's nothing to do, nothing to think. Anything that comes up is safe to let go. Yes, a lot of heart activations here, a lot of throat activations, as well as higher heart. Feeling the activation particularly in this area. Is anyone else feeling that? Where are you feeling these vibrations? There's a little bit of incense burning here, frankincense and myrrh. It's going to be sending that energy to you as well, cleansing and grounding your space. Palm chakra activations. Nice, Daniel. Hey, Lisa, welcome in. Anchoring in with a 555 here. Welcome in, Yvette. Anchoring into these positive Reiki vibrations with a 555. If you're open to receiving, that's all you need. This quartz crystal is amplifying these intentions, creating more clarity, grounding in your positivity. Welcome in, everyone. My hands are on fire. A lot of energy pouring through today. I'm hearing the Reiki session is complete, so I'm going to take a moment and disconnect from your energy field so you can finish to ground those vibrations on your own. Family, I'm so excited today. We're going to be getting into personal readings. If you're interested in a personal reading, it is a $10 donation. What's amazing about these is that everyone that comes out here and is present for these live streams gets to experience some healing along with these messages, because it could totally be that you're in the same exact circumstance as someone else. And I've been doing more of these readings because my guides have been telling me, your guides have been urging me to come out here and remind you how much they have to tell you and how much you really need to know right now. So as you guys are coming in, when you're sending a $10 donation, you can just do like a super chat here on the YouTube live stream. I will be taking down a list. My notebook is over there. I'll be taking down a list of everyone's name and your question, and we'll dive right into the readings. Anyone want to get us started today? Grabbing my notebook. So tucked in, I thought I had everything. No one has a question? No one has a burning personal question? I find that shocking, because your guide sent me out here today. We can start with some collective messages and we can see what y'all are needing to hear, and then from there we'll see what's gonna go deeper for each of you individually. So I have my notebook and pen here at the ready. Yes. So, okay. This is a really pivotal time in the collective. I've been saying this a lot over the last several weeks. Right now we're experiencing the greatest split in human consciousness that we've ever witnessed on this planet. And I've been saying that there's a clock ticking, that before the end of 2024, that people would either be making the boat or not be making the boat. And I can already hear someone being like, that's fear mongering. No, it's not. It's just God and your guides asking you, have you done the work or have you not? And if you've done the work, if you've been staying true to your passion, staying true to your heart, and committing to being the best version of yourself every single day and doing the work that's necessary to get through to that, you're going to be experiencing everything that your heart could possibly desire. If you're not experiencing that, if you're not actively choosing to move out of stagnant energies, you won't be in a reality where you can then grow out of that. Fam, so I'm taking personal questions in exchange for a donation. Otherwise, I'll just continue with a channeled message for the collective and you can book a personal reading. But there's a lot of you here who do need to have personal direct guidance. So please, if you need to book with me, you either need to have this question answered now and get these messages now on the live stream, or you need to book a reading with me. So with this split in consciousness, I'm going to be doing another video about this shortly for the collective, but it's imperative that you are being very, 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 very mindful about what you're choosing at this time. You need to be paying attention. You need to be paying attention to exactly what your gut instincts are telling you. You have to be doing the shadow work right now. You have to be doing the work to evolve. I know this sounds so dramatic, but it is. It is. So I'm going to see what the cards have to say about this ascension journey. They've actually given a date as to when this shift will take place. Are you going to be an example of God's grace? Or are you going to be choosing to remain stagnant? Are you choosing to remain stuck? Shadow work is the process of reclaiming your power from any disempowering circumstance or connection you've ever experienced in your life. If you are wanting more guidance with this, please check out the course that I just published. It's on Udemy. The link is actually in the description box here to go through exactly what shadow work is. The meditations are set up for you, and I give you examples from my own life of, I guess we'll call it flipping the script, how I've taken my power back from every single one of these moments. And they actually gave me a deadline for when I needed to have that available to you, because some of you are really needing the help with actually meditating and understanding what it means to get to the root of things, what it means to shift your perspective in such a way around whatever the circumstance, whatever this connection is, in such a way that it actually frees you. Shadow work is your path to freedom. Shadow work is the path of accountability to freedom. No, Grace. No spots filled yet today. I'm actually on a rampage about the end times. So spots are open. If anyone's looking for a personal reading, please. Oh, Keegan. Stay away from false prophets like you, Keegan. I'm happy you stopped in for the healing, though. Excuse me, my dog wants to leave my room. And I'd rather her not bark at you all. Okay. There we go. Hey Kim, welcome in. Fam, if you have a personal question, I'll be answering them for $10, okay? But right now we're discussing the pivot point taking place in the collective. You can feel how over the last several months things have really been picking up speed. Grace, I adore you. What's your question, babe? Thanks for stopping for the healing. You don't have one, but you have messages that need to come through. Yes. Awesome, Jean. I'm answering personal questions and doing personal readings in exchange for $10. You can add a super chat onto the live, and I'll be more than happy to get your messages to you. Yeah, there's a few of you here that are on the fence about this, and you need to go ahead and donate the $10 because you have urgent messages and your guides are like banging on my head trying to get through. Okay. So I just want to finish this last point, Grace, really quickly about the collective energy, and then I'll dive into your reading. So you've been feeling the last several months that everything has really been picking up pace, really picking up gear. Swim fast, Allie? Yes, absolutely. What you need. Okay, perfect. So Jean is also... Jean, do you have a question? Let me know, my dear. Okay. So it's really important that you've been feeling things gear up, you've been feeling the collective sort of be really unstable. Perhaps you've been experiencing highs like you've never had before. Maybe you haven't, maybe you've been feeling, Kim, I got you. Maybe you've been feeling like super, super, super low, and these things just come out of nowhere. All of my messages on my channel and everything that I've been working on for you, especially with this Shadow Work Bootcamp and other things that I'm about to release in the coming weeks, it's all geared towards helping you ensure that you're on the highest timeline you can possibly be on, so that when this shift in the planet comes, and it's literally going to be like a separation, and I'm not the only one talking about this. I might be the only tarot reader talking about this, but I'm not the only psychic out here talking about this. And the best thing to do to make sure that you're going to be on the timeline where you're experiencing all of the joy that you've been praying for is to be experiencing that joy now, and moving through the mindsets, moving through the processing of your emotions in such a way that it enables you to really feel that now. Feel the joy, feel the happiness now. My live stream last night was about this, so definitely check that out if that's resonating. This is a huge message you're giving us. New Earth vibes. It is New Earth. And whether you like it or not, here she comes, you know? So the best we can do is prepare. Chrystal C, welcome in. I love you. Happy you made it to the live again. Yeah. Jean, I feel like the course that I just released would be really helpful for you to help you find that accountability you've been looking for in your meditations, in really going back to those moments and taking your power back to see the truth of your experience, the truth of who you really are. The link is down below. It's my Shadow Work Bootcamp in the description box. Okay, I'm going to get into personal readings now. I'm so excited for you all because like there's just so much coming through already. First off, I did promise that I'd be doing one of my mods readings here. That's Michele Howard. We're going to be starting with her because on the first live stream, I was only doing 10 people, but today, and I promised her the next time I was going to be doing it, I would be doing her first. So here we are. Starting with her reading. Yeah, the last live, literally, the live feed gave me a huge positive boost of energy last night. Glad to be here. I'm so happy, Chrystal. Like, it was such great energy. It was such great energy, and the messages were so profound. I was so happy that you all could come out. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. Okay, family, we're gonna start with Michele's reading. I just want to make sure that I have all of your questions down. Super quick, super quick. PiaMo is feeling stuck, wondering why. Kim, general read. Jean wants to know about blocks. Yeah, it really was like we were all hanging out. Yeah, absolutely. Still donate if you have a question, because I'm probably gonna be here for a little while. a hot minute. I'll be here as long as I'm guided to be here. And right now I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people I'm going to be channeling messages for. So right now, so whenever you're ready, whenever you have your question, or if you're just knowing that you need to hear something, hit me with it, okay? So at 2025, oh, I love the way that's starting for Michelle. Okay, 2025. Michele Howard, my dear mod, God bless you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for coming out. What do you need to know right now? Okay. What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? Clapped you, Kim. Got you, Kim. Okay. So, Michelle, right out the bat, we have the 8 of Swords coming out. And that's speaking to me like you're in a phase right now in your shadow work where your meditations need to be a bit more centered around your confidence, around your self-esteem. Again, I'm going to recommend the Shadow Work Bootcamp because I feel like this is, yeah, with the 9 of Cups coming out next, this is the energy that's preventing you from feeling like your dreams are possible, which they absolutely are. I'm also going to see if you can watch the live stream I did last night, and it was saying, like, yeah, exactly. Saying that your actions are so powerful. Like, your actions are so powerful. And I'm hearing a lot about anger right now coming up for you. Your guides are wanting you to work through a bit more of your triggers and to see like where your anger is really rooted. They're saying like anchor. It's anger, but it's also anchor. So I feel like some of this, okay, there's something here. Some situation, some block around, yeah, some block around something that's made you deeply angry. This could be related to some sort of competition. We have the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck here, but I'll just read all the cards that we pulled out for you. We have the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the Moon, 10 of Cups, and Death. All right, family. I want you to stay as focused as possible on the message today. And I know there's going to be some trolls that pop in through here who are in need of the healing that my energy provides. So just pay them no mind and bless them, and we wish them well on their way because they are quite sad inside. It is sad. Crystal clocked you. Would anyone here be open to modding for me? I would greatly appreciate you. Caedan Tan. So Michelle, it's feeling like, yeah, because then you had the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's something that you're not saying, or there's a boundary that you're not setting, because I just feel like this anger keeps getting stuck in your throat chakra. And this is making you feel like you're not empowered to go after the life of your dreams. Because it's very interesting that you have, it's like, well, I think I know what I like. This is the energy of what I don't know what I want, but this is the energy of I do know what I want. Then this is, my dreams will never become a reality because of my subconscious beliefs. And then this is actually everything's happening for me. So it's a lot of this back and forth, Hey, Dungeon Crueler, you heard my prayer. Happy you made it in. Thank you. It feels like this back and forth energy for you, Michelle, is ending like so quickly. So quickly. I adore you, Crystal. Thank you. So this this is speaking to me of your throat chakra being activated, but I also feel like this full supermoon that we had a couple of days ago on the 15th was incredibly transformative for you, if not incredibly triggering, your guides are also saying. So just be mindful that as you're moving through this energy right now, anger seems to be your biggest block. And underneath that, it comes from like this need to prove yourself. But that's what I would say. Take your shadow work in the direction right now of really understanding what those moments were that made you feel like you needed to prove yourself. And then also what boundaries you're not setting right now that could help you feel a bit more protected, a bit more encouraged, a bit more nurtured and safe. All right, my dear. That is your message. God bless you. Okay, wait, there's a little bit more coming through. Anything else for Michelle? I feel like the more, yeah, everything's starting to change for you. Once you look at these particular areas in your shadow work, everything's going to start to change for you. Yeah, because I just felt this giant burden lift off of my shoulders. You're going to feel so weightless and so encouraged in moving towards your dreams. And it's going to feel so much like a breath of fresh air. And I feel like that's what you've been praying for. And it's just coming through, working through these moments, and also that shift in your communication that will come from looking at those moments. All right, that's your message, my dear. I adore you. I adore you. Thank you so much for modding when you can, Michelle. And shout out to new mods. Shout out to OG mods. Dungeon Cruiler in the house. Crystal joining the mod squad today. And thank you, whoever is blessing tarot readers. Lucky do. I appreciate you. Okay, Crystal, I clocked your question. Caedan, I clocked your question. Swim fast. I'm excited. I'm going to get to you shortly. Okay, 2720, Grace. What is it that you need to hear right now? Oh my God, your guys are savage. Whoa. Whoa. They just said depression thinks too much. Depression thinks too much. And that's telling me that you're feeling really caught up in your head today. Really caught up in your head. Oh my gosh, Alicia. Oh my Lord, Alicia. You're amazing. What is your question? What is your question? You dropped a 15, but my dear, what is your question? Let me know. And I feel like, okay, Grace, the more that you start to get out of your head and into your flow, I feel like you're working a lot right now on healing your root chakra. You're working a lot on healing your root. And this is going to, I'm hearing open up worlds of opportunity. Because I feel like, yeah, crown's going crazy right now. I feel like you've been taking the time to meditate, you've been taking the time to ground, you've been taking the time to connect with Gaia. You're caring for your beautiful baby boy. You're spending time with your kids and loving them the way that you know they deserve, the way that you have learned to in reparenting yourself. Your guides want to commend you on what a fantastic job you're doing. And I know that's coming through a lot for you, like the reassurance, just knowing that you are, doing an amazing job. You are doing a freaking fantastic job. Fantastic job. Let's see what the tarot has for you. This is the Dream Tarot. It literally is giving me the energy like you're giving yourself the opportunity to dream again. And it's going to open up so many doors. You also need to be reading this book right now because I feel like it's going to help you It's going to help you so much. The Secret. I've been talking about it a lot. And you're probably like, I know, I can hear you watching the live last night and being like, you know, I really think I need to read that book. My dear, you do. You absolutely do. Please check it out. Okay. So. Okay. Let's get your cards. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's freaking amazing. That's literally, oh my god. You saw I'm told how to lay out the cards and how to shuffle them. And literally what I got for you, here's your boss ass foundation, and here's who you are. You're the Empress that runs the world. You are so in charge of your life right now. You are so in charge of your life right now. You're like, I'm doing this right now, I'm doing that. Or this is the energy that you're going to be embodying very shortly. Very shortly. Because what you're doing is prioritizing your value, your worth in every single circumstance. The Empress, the world, this is the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins. The 10 of Coins. And the 10 of Cups. My dear Grace, you cannot get a better reading than that. That's intense. That's intense. That's intense. Like, you're appreciating your ability to create. You're appreciating your ability to create. You're appreciating how much you've already put in towards your goals. You're appreciating your worth, your value. This is all coming down to like nurturing yourself. Very much giving Taurus energy. Very much giving Taurus energy. And I feel like you're so close to manifesting everything that you desire. It's just coming from, it's just that, there's just like one thing. It's doubt. I just feel like you just have a little bit of doubt. And once you clear that up, gone. 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 Once it's gone, it's like all these things are just going to start just like flooding to you. My dear, that is your message. That is intense and that is beautiful. And you've worked so hard for this, so don't start to doubt it once these things start coming here, okay? Once these things start coming here, don't start doubting. Go off, Queen. You're winning. All right. Swim fast, Ali. Swim fast, Ali. Let's see. You're so, so welcome, Grace. I adore you. You're so welcome. Christina. Okay, it's set up for her. Okay. Well, Christina, welcome in. I'm happy to be doing this channeled message for you. Crystal, out here blessing everyone again. God bless you. Don't think your guides aren't cooking up something good for you. Daniel wants to know about confirmations and direction. I always aim to answer your questions, fam, but if your guides have other messages for you that come through, I am happy to deliver those as well. So I always say I want to answer your questions, and I have the intention also that anything additional that wants to come through for you comes through. Okay? Christina, I believe your question was, because I guess one of you was wondering about that. I hope I answered your question really quickly. Christina, you were just wondering, like, it was more like a general reading. You know, your guides have urgent messages for you. Okay, they're saying, I feel like you've been feeling their urgency, and it's been kind of having you feel a bit frantic. We're at 35:38. So guys, I'm putting the timestamps. I have them on my notebook here, so I go back and I put them here in the lives in case you want to go back and catch your messages again. So, Christina, it feels like you've been feeling like you're under so much pressure right now. We're going to be using the Crystal Journeys Tarot. Yeah. Yes, like, first off, your guys just want you to know that you're doing okay, and that the anxiety you're feeling most of the time is actually your daughter's and not yours. So when you're experiencing that, they just need you to start taking some really deep breaths and recognize that this is a temporary emotion. This is a temporary experience. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, my dear. This is a temporary experience, and that this too shall pass. I feel like that's something you say a lot, or something that resonates with you a lot. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Yeah. This too shall pass. Pamela clocked you. Okay, got a couple more cards for you here. Last one, please. There we go. Yep, right on. So I feel like you also, it's giving me, I'm hearing that you get like tension headaches because of all the anxiety that you're experiencing. Tension headaches are a big thing for you. I'm seeing lavender essential oil, also peppermint. They're showing me, I was once gifted a like essential oil blend that was like charged with Reiki and some crystal energy for headaches, and I just massage it on my temples here, and I feel like they're suggesting you look into like an essential oil roller for your tension headaches. And then also to remember that that energy is your daughter's and not yours. So in the morning, every day when you wake up, I want you to be in an energy of prayer where you're setting your intentions that you're always in the abundance of energy, and your abundance overflows because God always fills you up. The divine always fills you up, whoever you pray to. And that I want you to set the intention and also visualize that you are surrounded by a bubble of white divine healing light, and that this bubble of white light protects you and also sends healing energy around to those who need it throughout the day, to those whom you pass. Because that's not only going to help you maintain your energy levels and feel like you're more grounded, and they're saying capable. You are very capable, but sometimes you doubt that. That this energy is going to, that this protective intention is going to help you see more clearly and feel more clearly and go about your days a bit more grounded. Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're proud of you. I'm just seeing like celebrations. Your guides are really proud of you. Because what they're showing me here is that like before you even said that, was the first card out was the Ace of Cups, and the last card was the World. The World. Like you've... Yeah. Then we had the Eight of Cups here for you. The King of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, wow. I feel like I just heard someone new coming in soon enough. And this is going to be a relationship that's mirroring your prioritization of your emotional and spiritual health. She absolutely does have the whole world in her hands. Like this is... This is seeing your... Like the energy is giving your tough decisions paying off. And that your daughter will settle soon enough. I don't know if she was seeing as much as you were experiencing. Yeah, they're not giving me any indication around that. They're not giving me any communication around her experience as much. But just know that she feels a lot better now. She does feel safer. It's just the anxiety of what's new. Yeah. And I feel like you needed to hear that. The anxiety of what's new, because you've been seeing that she's having a tough time adjusting to this, but she knows that it's in her best interest and that she's excited for this new start for you. Very excited for this new start for you. And she would love to see you in a relationship that's healthier and happier. She would love to see you in a relationship where you're happier. Because that would be so inspiring for her. Of course, take your time. Take your time. I know there's some grief that you're going to be moving through, some healing. If you're wanting assistance going through those moments, you can book a session with me and I can help you facilitate the clearing of that heavy energy with Reiki. You could book a healing session with me. If you're wanting to do something a bit more on your own, but still have some guidance, I would recommend taking my Shadow Work Bootcamp. The links are both in the description box below. And Christina, I'd be happy to offer you a discount. So on the Reiki sessions with me. So shoot me an email. My email's in the description box. And we can discuss that. Okay, that's your reading, my dear. You're going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I'm holding you. Our collective is holding you here. Yes. We're all so proud of you. We're all so proud of you. A lot of our collective here on this channel, our soul tribe, has also done the very difficult work of moving away from abusive situations and abusive relationships, abusive marriages. So you're right at home here with people who understand what you're going through. And we're so proud of you. And we're so happy that you're here with us. God bless you, my dear. You're gonna be okay. All right. Yeah, your whole world's about to open up. Ooh, okay. Wow, I have chills. I have chills. Major chills right now. Anyone else's crown's going crazy? God bless you, Grace. Yeah, your crown was going crazy last night, Crystal. Yeah. Christina, you're right at home here. Welcome home. Welcome back home, I should say. It's not your first time coming out on a live. Okay, we're gonna hop into Jean Renda's reading. Jean Renda, 4530. 4530. Jean, I think this is your energy. Jean, you in the house? Yes. Holding you in prayer, Christina. Welcome in, Mark. Jean, I feel like your guides are like flooding you with so much energy. It's like it's coming through like a zip file right now, so you might be like, what's all this energy? It's not doing anything. What's all this energy? I just feel tired. It's annoying. But it's gonna start to turn things around for you very much. Very much. Really quick, fam. Okay. So, yeah, Maya, happy you can make it too. Jean, they're just saying incoming. Incoming. What deck? This one's cute. Alice and Luna's tarot. I adore this. Ooh, whoa. It's really intense. Okay, I want you to set the intention with me right now. And for everyone who has really insane ascension symptoms with all of these downloads coming in, with all the light codes pouring in, gearing us up for this 12/12 portal in December, I want you to set the following intention with me. You can either say it out loud, you can just be like, I affirm, and repeat after me, or take on your own version of this. I open myself at a cellular and DNA level. I open myself at an atomic level to more easily receive these light codes. I gratefully and happily release everything that is outdated, stagnant, stuck, and holding me back. Let them be washed away with these light codes. And family, you're going to start to notice the more you repeat this affirmation, when you start to feel these intense ascension symptoms, that they're going to start to ease up. The symptoms will ease up. The energy will very much, because I can feel how much all of you are being like, whoa, that's so, like Jean, I can feel you just be like, whoa, it's like still here, but not like hurting me. Yeah. It's just your body's like, hey, we're incoming. It's like we're incoming, and you're kind of like, but don't be like, because you don't want to resist the change. Don't resist the change. Don't resist the change. I feel like there's a lot changing in your life, Jean. A lot. You wanted to know about blocks, so let's get into what are the blocks right now. I feel like right now, that would be one of them, the biggest one, resistance to change. Feeling like it's so, like, I don't know if you're scared things aren't going to work out. I feel like that's a part of it. You're scared that you're not going to be good enough. Poppycock. Poppycock. Are you British? I don't know. Do you have a British guide? But again, feeling called to recommend this book to you, The Secret. I would also say take the Shadow Work Bootcamp. It's going to help you a lot, because that's going to help you get into an energy where you're starting to comfortably face your fears. Comfortably face your fears. Because when you see fear for what it is, it really just amounts to nothing. And I know some of you are probably like, she's just shamelessly self-promoting right now. And like, that's not really it. I know that these tools help you. So it's up to you where you put value in things, but I know it works for me. Everyone's getting such absolute closure. That's like a collective message across the board here. I feel like the World card has come out in every single reading, and if it hasn't, it's just the energy here. It's just like you're finding completion, you're finding closure, you're finding completion, you're finding closure. And I feel like there's some element to things that you know need to leave your life. Maybe that's, I'm hearing it's a particular connection. Maybe it's with this King of Swords figure, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone that's very stern, logical, not always the most emotionally adept, emotionally connected. But I'm feeling like it's also like you're pulling yourself into an energy where you're fully recognizing everything that you bring to the table. And that's what's balancing the scales here with a 9 of Pentacles. Then we had the Magician and the 2 of Swords. I don't feel like you're as much afraid of what is going to change, but I feel like you're afraid of how powerful you are and how much things are just going to start working out for you when you start to believe that they do. Because they're saying to me, that song by The Weeknd, you are like deserve it, earned it. You deserve it, girl, you earned it. And I feel like you're right now working on being in a receiving mode. What does it mean to be receptive? What does it mean to be open to allowing change? What does it mean to set our intentions and be open to them actually coming to fruition? And I think what's so essential is to remember that right where you are now is the manifestation of the past version of you. You manifested your way here, so you can absolutely manifest your way to a future that you desire. And that's what's so amazing about how flexible reality really is. You get to reclaim your power from every single circumstance. And in that energy, it's like you have nothing to be closed off about. You have nothing to be unreceptive to. When you get to choose, you get to dictate what your experience is. And I feel like I'm just hearing you say, like, I've been feeling so powerless. How can that resonate with me? I've been feeling so powerless. Well, it's time to dive into those moments. Like, what has been making you feel powerless? What has been making you feel like you're not able to change anything around you? It's a lot of root chakra and heart chakra and solar plexus activations. They're saying solar plexus very loudly. Yeah. Dive deep into your solar plexus. Dive deep into your solar plexus, because that's where you're going to find the confidence that you've been looking for. And you're also going to find the moments and the traumas, the emotional wounds that are preventing you from feeling like you can be in this energy. And the boot camp that I did goes through 6 weeks of different themes, all geared towards, like, the different themes are depression and loneliness, low self-esteem and self-hatred, anger and frustration, abuse, grief and loss, and humiliation and embarrassment. And you're going to spend a week diving through every single one of those themes, going back into moments in time, healing literally from the inside out, to find the change you've been looking for in your energy levels, to find the change you've been looking for in your body, to find the change you've been looking for in your life. And it says 6 weeks to change your life. It literally will. And I feel like the block is how deep you're going in your shadow work. Like being afraid to look at these things and change the narrative. But you do have the power to do that. It's here. The cards are saying you have the power to do that as soon as you believe. And that's your message, my dear. It is kind of heavy. The energy, that's how much energy that's coming through your crown that your guides are trying to reach you with to assist in this process, to assist in this evolution. God bless you, my dear, and thank you so much. Let me know how that resonates. So the boot camp, you can find the link for in the description box of this video. It's not on my website yet. I'm doing a little bit of a undertaking with my website right now. It's not under construction, but I've been making some tweaks and changes, so yeah. Ooh. Okay, Hey, Akshita, welcome in. Okay, thank you so much, Jean. God bless you. And thanks so much for being a part of our soul tribe. You rock. We're all in this boat, you know, trying to get to being in a space that we're comfortable being ourselves in. Or should I say, getting into an energy that we're happy to be ourselves, because we know that that's everything we wanted to be and more. All right, Kim, we're gonna hop into your live here. Your live, 5538. Are you a content creator? Do you have a YouTube channel? Are you a public speaker? Because the word that was coming through for you was urgent. Urgent. I feel like, yeah, your throat chakra is buzzing. Like you've been having so much. Awesome. Awesome, Jean. I'm so excited. Email me at any time if you have any questions with it, okay? Akshita, I'm about like a third of the way through, but I will be here for probably a hot minute. So here we go. Kim, you have to start like sharing what you know. You're a teacher. You're a teacher. And your people need to hear what you have to say. What's that? Say that again, please. Setting boundaries at... I feel like it's interesting. I feel like there's been boundaries you've been wanting to set. Yes, absolutely, the love tribe, there is. I feel like there's boundaries that you've been wanting to set, but what's... I'm hearing a father figure, relationship with your father. Like he doesn't hear you. Yeah, yeah, okay. Struggling with being seen, that really feels... That would also manifest in your throat chakra, absolutely, because it's feeling like you want to say something, but then you're kind of just like, well, what's the point? What's the point? And husband, whoa. Okay, well then if I was picking up on a father figure, that's probably because this is pointing back to some wounds that originated, like some of these dynamics started with your father. Ooh, okay. Because I'm picking up, it's like it feels kind of like you're walking on eggshells and you don't feel very comfortable taking up space. And I want you to know that you have every right to take up space in your own life. You have every right to communicate what you're feeling, and you have every single right to validate yourself and what you're sensing and what you're experiencing and what you're needing from him that he's not giving you. I feel like there's a lot that he's struggling with on his own, and he's kind of in a habit of taking that out on you, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Wow. I'm just giving you a big hug right now, Kim. Just a massive hug. We have the Page of Swords coming out first. The Four of Wands. The Hierophant. You're very welcome. The Fool. And the Queen of Cups. I just want you to know that everything's going to work out. Your guides are saying everything's going to be okay. I feel like you've been praying about this. You've been praying about this a lot. And your guides, it's almost like, okay, I'm seeing this now. Your guides want you to start giving you, they want you to start giving yourself more permission to do the things you love, to do the things that you enjoy. If that's, I'm hearing reading the Bible, if that's reading the Bible, if it's going to church, if it's going out for a girls' night, if it's having one of your friends over, if it's going out for a walk in the park, whatever this is, if it's starting a creative pursuit, I feel like you paint, or painting might be really soothing for you. Whatever this is, I feel like your guides are wanting you to trust that you're divinely inspired right now and you're divinely protected as you're navigating these emotions, as you're navigating how to move ahead, Yeah. I feel like there's also a sense of forgetfulness because I thought I held all of these cards up, but I don't remember if I actually did. So I'm going to go through them again. We got the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands. Wow. Wow. Yeah. The Hierophant. The Fool. And the Queen of Cups. It's safe to express yourself and it's safe to be seen. I feel like you've been struggling with following your desires, but feeling encouraged to do that. I feel like that's been a bit more of a struggle. And I know you're wanting a bit more validation from your husband right now around like these pursuits, around encouraging your happiness. But your guides are telling you that they're giving you all the permission you need. They're giving you all of the validation you need. And that the more that you start to follow your joy, the more you're going to start to see changes in your relationship with your husband. And the more you start to give yourself that support, the more you're going to start to see that he's speaking to you differently. And he'll be more encouraging of you. And I'm feeling like the distracted energy is not yours. So when you feel that, just take a moment and be like, just take a deep breath and let it go. Just take a deep breath and let it go. PiaMo, your reading's actually next, so you're just in time. That's your message, Kim. That's your message. The more you start to follow your joy, the more everything's going to fall into place. Mm-hmm. And he'll be reminded of your worth. I want to go smack his shit up, but but trust me, you just even getting this reading is going to change enough. All right, my dear, let me know how that resonates. I feel like there's a little bit more that we can go into, but I would want to save that for a private reading, just so that I feel like you're getting the privacy that you like when having conversations about this. Marriage is ending. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they like it for you. That's not a surprise, because you wouldn't be ending it if it weren't what was needed. But again, I mean, it is also going to change the way that he looks at you, the more that you step into your joy. I'm going to go kick his ass. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm proud of you, Kim. Joining the tribe here. Putting their self-love first. You've got this. Everything's gonna work out. And you, yes, like, they're telling me more than I'm saying, but if you want to get deeper into, like, they're giving me a bit more details about this. I feel like another reading might be really beneficial for you. Like, coming up, if I'm happy to offer you a discount. They're saying a half-hour reading would probably be most beneficial to you. If you want to email me through the contact page on my website, just let me know and we can sort that out, okay? Because they have more that they want to say, which is why they're kind of like, okay, not wanting to spill all your beans here. Okay, PiaMo, let us get into your messages. God bless you, Kim. God bless you. We're so proud of you. I'm happy that you are here with people who have been in your boat. We get it. And we hear what you're not saying, and we hear what's not being said, okay? And we're so proud of you. We love you. You deserve the best. And yes, I did really go kick his ass. Okay. PiaMo. Let's see. You're at 6843. I just want to like get up and jump and scream. I'm so excited, PiaMo. You wanted to ask about being stuck, and I'm like, okay, wait, huh? Huh? What about this is feeling stuck? Okay, someone asked, it was the love tribe? I did not see the super chats here yet, my dear. Okay, I'm just scrolling back to find PiaMo. Taught you a lot through losses, but you're still feeling stuck after years of, oh, okay. Are you an instrumentalist? After years of PiaMo Beatz. What do you do? Is it like, I'm seeing one of those like synth like things, which is like a square, but you just start playing that way. That's really cool. Teach me. I'm far from my goals, though my vision remains clear. Producing and composing, yes. Okay, epic. My dear, why do you not think you're talented? Because you are. You're epic. Your guys are screaming, they're epic! They're literally screaming so loud for you. They're screaming so loud for you. They're screaming so loud for you. Yeah, Kim, if you want to just shoot me an email, we can open that conversation. Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like maybe this was, hold on. Alison Luna's tarot again. I'm loving this. This deck always feels like inner child healing to me, because the energy is just so sweet. And I feel like, ooh, yeah, you've been getting a lot, you've been going through a lot of inner child healing. And if, I feel like you've been doing healing like this with your inner child here and there, but more of that in a concentrated, consistent way is going to get you further towards your goals than you can predict right now. Like, please start believing in yourself more, because the world needs to hear your gift, and they want to hear your gifts. They want to hear what you're creating. You know, I was just, okay, there it is, thank you. I was just on Instagram the other night, and I was seeing this post came through, and I'm happy that I remember it, because now I know that it's for you. And it was saying, like, this woman was saying how rare and how special a gift it is to be a creator. How rare and how special a gift it is to be a creator, to be able to put into, to be able to articulate and create something out of your feelings, something that can be experienced, a song that can be used to tell people that they're not alone in the way that they feel, something that they're very supported and nurtured. Like, I guess in the same vein that Crystal's looking for something inspirational and comforting. It's like very soothing to the soul. It feels like you're able to speak that nonverbal language that people are seeking. The world needs artists. The world needs musicians. The world needs people like you doing exactly what you do. Yeah, it is freaking beautiful, isn't it, Grace? I was like, dang, the way that no one ever articulated that. And here are all my artists, here are all my creators, all my writers, all my storytellers, wondering why they can't seem to say the right thing. They can't seem to make it sound just right. Come on. Do you know how many people would literally, like, pay billions of dollars to be able to do what you do naturally? Whoa. They're like, that's your message. I just want to, yeah. Oh my God, what was that? I almost set it on fire. Candle go out. Page of Pentacles. Wow. That's amazing. We had the Page of Pentacles come out for you. Ace of Cups. Four of Pentacles. The Fool. And the Queen of Swords. I feel like, yes, the reason that you're not seeing more come out of your work is because you're feeling like it's not good enough. And this is also coming, again, with some visibility issues with the Queen of Swords coming out here. It feels like you're not fully in an energy where you're ready to be seen for who you are. You're so welcome, PiaMo. Like, you have a way to bring people healing and satisfaction that transcends language. And that's so special. That's divine. That's literally divine. And I feel like the more that you open yourself up to exploring everything that can come of this, just for like the random kinds of people that you encounter. I'm just seeing you, I don't know if this is an exercise that you have done, but maybe it could spark your creativity. You're going out in public and you're people watching, and then you create a beat that you think would be aligned with that person's life. I feel like that's also going to be like in the moment that you're witnessing. I feel like that also would be a really profound psychic exercise for you. But let go of doubt. The doubt is not yours. It is everyone else's feeling insecure. And see, now you got someone interested in your beats. Like, this soul tribe, our soul tribe here, really comes out to support each other. We're really out here for one another, all right? And you're doing way better than you think. You're doing way better than you think. Smile more, damn it. Okay. Thank you so much, PiaMo, and God bless you. And I'm so excited for your beats to start healing the world. They already do, but it's gonna take off. The more you believe in yourself. Chrystal had a question. You're up next, my dear. What was your question? Chrystal, scrolling back. You don't have to tell me again. I can just go find it really quick. Chrystal wants to know where you want, to get your true north. Well, throat chakra, honey. Throat chakra. Okay, we're at 76. 52. Throat chakra. Okay. I'm hearing this particular song by Russ. Is it Cherry Hill? Baby, I'm a fool. Baby, I'm a fool for you. What deck for Chrystal? I don't know if you wanted a romance reading, but you're getting a love reading, bitch. Okay. What is a path to choose? I feel like you're starting to understand what it means more to romanticize your life. You're in such an energy that you're so ready and willing to bless others that God wants to make sure that you're in the energy to receive that. Yeah. Honey, why aren't you singing? Yeah, it is hardcore in the throat. You got to be singing more. You have to be expressing yourself more. You are creative. Don't say you're not creative. You're this active of a member in my soul tribe. You're creative. Come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Oh my Lord. Not tired, just something in my eye. Literally, your true north is entrepreneurial. In a sense. Otherwise, I feel like I don't know what you're doing for work right now, but I feel like there's something that it's either something that is really positive for you and you really enjoy. Like I just heard jewelry store. Yeah, okay. I was seeing like jewelry store. I don't know if you're at a jewelry store. But I feel like being in a jewelry store or around a jewelry store, something like this would be really supportive for you right now. Because there's people that are going to meet you there that are going to be really inspiring and help you like ground into your life's new direction. That's what I'm feeling. We have the 3 of Pentacles. Destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. The 9 of Wands. The 7 of Cups. And the Devil. So this is a reading about your creativity. They're just screaming, jewelry store, jewelry store. Jewelry store. Like loudly. Ow. You don't have to yell, fam. Okay. Yeah, where's this doubt? Cut that shit out. Cut it out. Cut it out. I feel like you're in master manifestor mode, because you're just like, bam, 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 I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. But you're not that way yet about your creativity. And the more you embody that in your creative life, writing and singing, speaking your truths, because the act of writing songs for you, it's a way to help you manifest your life. It's a way to help you manifest your life. I just want to hop in here and say, so Kim, my website is fromspiritforlove.com/book-online. I just want to make sure you got the book-online there. Or you can, fromspiritforlove.com/contact, and that way you can email me and I can get you your discount. So, Chrystal, I feel like, I know this is like the worst, but it's more shadow work is required here. Because I feel like you're afraid of what you're gonna say, or you're not really sure where to begin with what you want to say. And the more you dive into that work of understanding, okay, well, do I feel like I don't have a voice? Or something about this. I've been torn between a food truck and a nonprofit for autistic adults. Have you been torn? Have you been torn? Or do you already know what you want to do, but it feels like it's going to be harder because you can't see how it's going to pan out? Because I know which one your gut is leaning towards. And you can incorporate singing into it. I like the nonprofit for you. You already knew I was going to say that. But again, they're wanting me to focus more on your singing, because you're going to find more clarity there in saying what it is that you really have been holding back. All right, my dear, that is your message. 111 on my clock. Caedan Tan in the house. Caedan Tan, 8325. Thank you again, Chrystal, for blessing the collective. Blessing DivinelyDaniel. I just wanted to say DivinelyDan today with a reading, and the other couple of readings the other night. Greatly appreciated. God bless you. And I'm so happy to have you as a mod. Okay. Here we go. Caedan Tan, you and Alicia. What's going on? I'm hearing she loves you hardcore. Just like she loves you hardcore. Let's see. Yeah, first date, man. You got the first date card, the Ace of Pentacles. That's not just ice cream. That's some loving right there. You're in that much alignment, Chrystal. Okay, Caedan Tan. Okay, I'm hearing a couple of things, so let me see. Can they make it a little bit clearer? Have you recently gone through a breakup, Caedan, if you're still here? Yeah. I feel like right now you're afraid to... It feels like... Okay. I feel like you're almost in an energy of you're not sure, like... Yeah, because I was hearing she's hardcore into you, and then I was hearing breakup. So it almost gives me the energy of, yeah. Because I just was feeling so much like you're on the fence about this relationship. Like you don't know if it's the right one for you. And this is very much feeling like yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles for you with first date. Number 1, the Magician, the producer. She pulls back. Or she pulled back. Okay. Okay, so that's where this confusion is coming in, because it's like she was super into you and then she's pulling back, because it's like, okay, yeah, I was hearing, yeah, I feel like if you guys do separate in the near future, there's someone else coming in for you. Like there is someone else coming in for you. And I feel like there was a lot of soul growth that happened in this connection. Yeah, we have the 6 of Wands here. And then the 8 of Cups with the Fool next. Okay, I'm hearing that song again. My apologies, Crystal. I guess hardcore Caedan was wondering what the heck. I feel like just be prepared, like in case you guys do separate, there is someone on the way for you. I feel that strongly. I'm just hearing like around the corner. There's definitely someone on the way for you. And I'm feeling like I literally hate to be the bearer of bad news. And I don't want you to be like, well, Julia Rose said it, so it's gotta be true. Like I want you to just like play things out and be in the energy of knowing that everything's always working out for you for your highest good. I am feeling like things could be ending shortly though. So again, please be mindful that whatever's taking place right now is because there's a lot of soul growth happening for you right now in your journey. And this is going to teach you a lot about not only the way that you navigate relationships, just like reflecting on like what sort of things were happening before she pulled back and now why it's like she did. Because I feel like you've been in your head a lot about this, not really understanding why. And your guides are wanting you to take a more self-centered focus actually and see like more specifically what kinds of things they're saying were you holding on to that you should let go of. And I'm not really seeing, just kind of like taking, what's the word for it? Like a personal inventory, taking a personal inventory to see like what are your strengths, what are your areas of opportunity that you can improve on, what kinds of things are you working towards, like what are your goals, what kind of life do you want to be living. I just feel like this is meant to be a very introspective time for you. A very introspective time for you. And that's your message, Caedan. I pray that this finds you in good health and that your spirits remain uplifted, knowing that everything's always working out for you, even when in the 3D, on the surface of things, we can't always understand it. All right? No, I'm seeing you entering a time of introspection. I'm seeing you enter a fresh start. Whether that's in the relationship or not, could be dependent on how the timeline plays out, but I would say just be patient and remain optimistic and know that anything could happen. And that you will be okay. Whatever happens. Okay. I'm sorry that things aren't going as you expected. Same for you, Dungeon Ruler. I'm not seeing it's likely, Caedan. But again, be open-minded and allow things to flow, okay? All right, thank you. Alicia, I think you dropped to 15. It was like the number 15, if I remember correctly. And I was like, what's your question? What was your question? You in the chat, my friend. Alicia, you in the chat. Alicia, are you here? Yes, everything that is meant for you will never pass you by. And everything that's on its way is even better than you can imagine. Alrighty, we had Caedan and then Alicia Klassen. That was her name. Alicia Klassen. Did you have a question, my dear? And then, so we have Alicia that I'm going to do her reading right now. Then we've got DivinelyDaniel and then Pamela Kemper. DivinelyDaniel, you were asking about confirmation as to whether you're on the right path. Pamela was asking about what improvements you need to make in your life. No idea how to add a question. Well, you can just ask me here. You can just ask me here. Because I feel like you did have a specific question, which is why I'm like seeing if like you can share that and just type it in the chat with me. No worries about not being able to add it to the super chat. We're here. We're now. Oh, she asked it? Thank you. Okay. Julia, it's my first super chat. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Emma. Hi, Emma. So happy you popped in. Okay. It's my first super chat. What's my question? I'd love clarity on your career and financial stability. How do you unblock communication and pursue your passions? Ooh. Ooh, okay. They like Alice and Luna's tarot for you as well. Okay. Career and finances, and how do you unblock your communication and pursue your passions? Well, first, I'll take that one first. because it's a little bit easier. You have to acknowledge what your passions are. If you're having trouble identifying what you're passionate about, get in touch with your inner child. If you're needing help getting in touch with your inner child, I would say, yeah, wow, whoa, hardcore. Your guides are also recommending that you take the Shadow Work Bootcamp that I've been talking about on here. It's going to help you find a lot of clarity in terms of like the things that you've been needing to say, the things you've been needing to get off your chest. Like, the first step is always like admitting these things to yourself before you're able to communicate it to others. Because I feel like you're going to find a lot of peace and comfort in that part of the process of like being able to see it for yourself first. Okay. Yeah, wow. Your heart chakra is getting hardcore activated, my dear. Career and financial stability. Read The Secret. Your guides are like, these are the tools you need right now, so get to work. I feel like it's been especially difficult for you lately to embody feelings of joy and happiness, and I feel like that's where whoa, I feel like that's where you're whoa, yeah, it just feels like you're exhausted all the time. It's feeling like you're tired all the time. I didn't give you a start time. Okay, we're gonna call it 3 minutes ago, 94 minutes. Okay, I feel like you weren't, you're having a bit of a tough time embodying lightness right now. If you can, I would encourage you to get outside and go on some daily walks. That would really help you, just to keep the energy moving. I cannot stress enough for everyone here how important sunlight is in your emotional state. I cannot stress it enough how important getting regular sunlight and having regular sunlight exposure improves your mood dramatically and instantaneously. Okay, family? Like, that is one of the biggest antidotes to feelings of depression, is being outside, being outdoors, moving, and being in the sun. Daily walks, yes. I feel like that's going to be really the biggest thing for you here. Really the biggest thing for you here. And I feel like you're not satisfied with your career right now. Like, you're not doing something that lights you up with joy. And I feel like the more you dive into your meditations, yeah, this is why they're wanting you to go through the Shadow Work Bootcamp, because the more you're diving into your meditations, you're going to understand how, like, you're going to understand what direction you need to go in, because you need to be doing something that fulfills you. And I don't feel like you're fulfilled right now, which is why you're feeling lethargic, you're feeling down, you're feeling dissatisfied. Like, it's not... like, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's never enough. That's what I'm hearing. And your guides are wanting you to be patient and to trust that you are being guided to something higher, to something more suitable for you. Because you're also going to find much more financial stability there when you are following your passions and you are making your dreams come true. That's a really huge thing here. Your cards were the Empress, the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, and Judgment. Because your guides are going to come through to you pretty clearly. I think it might take a while in getting into a regular routine of meditation, but once you do, it's just like they're going to be blaring horn in your ear. Because you see, it's like, so maybe your ears ring a lot. Like, because the horn that the Judgment dude is like blasting is going right into the Knight of Pentacles ear. It's very much going to be like so loud you can't ignore it. That's how you're going to know what direction to go in. It's going to be so loud and so obvious to you that you can't ignore it. And it's all because you're coming from a place of valuing your worth. You're coming from a place of knowing that you're inherently worth more than what you've been getting. And you deserve to have that reciprocation for what you're giving out. Yeah, I feel like please do take the Shadow Work Bootcamp. The link for it is in the description box. It's not in my website yet, but if you want to check it out, please check out the link in the description box. The Shadow Work Bootcamp. It's really going to help you open up, clear things up, and be able to hear your guides more. Okay, and then when you're ready, this book is waiting. I would say wait for you can either read this book while you're doing the shadow work. I would recommend to wait until after you start at least a couple of weeks of the meditations. Okay, The Secret, because that's going to help you feel even more like your dreams are possible. First, it's like getting deeper self-awareness, understanding of what your goals are and what your passions really are. And there's a reason that they're not telling me what these things are, because they want you to do the work and have you feel the inspiration of the realizations that come from having done this work, this shadow work, to then come to the realization of what it is that actually lights you up. And that's a joy that I would never want to rob you of. So I'm grateful that they're giving me this message to you this way. So it's going to start to come through pretty clearly once you start the shadow work. Like hardcore. Those are your messages. Those are your messages, my dear. Thank you so much, Alicia. Thank you so, so, so much. Yes, I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing in the world, but it is the most rewarding work. And being able to sit with your emotions gets easier. Being able to sit with your emotions gets easier. And so you'll have every tool you need in the bootcamp. It's all there for you in the description box. Crystal, if you're able to copy and paste that from the description box, or Dungeon Crueler from the description box of this video, and then it's the Udemy link. If you can copy paste that whole thing here in the chat, I would really appreciate that. All right. Divine Daniel, wanting to know that you're on the right track. But of course, you're so, so welcome, Alicia. You're at 103.26, Divine Daniel. I feel like you're just happy. Like you're just a happy person. Ooh, solar plexus. What's going on here? Holy solar plexus. Ooh. Excuse me, can I have some messages? Oh my gosh. Could I have some messages for Divine Daniel, please? About the direction that he's going. Oh my gosh, I'm shuffling this entire deck upside down. So I'm just going to take the cards upside down as they come, okay? Thank you, Dungeon Crueler. I appreciate you. Always have, always will. Don't even tell me that you set the intention that you wanted to see the cards facing you. Because I would laugh. Okay. Wow. I'm hearing that, I don't know, there's something specific that you've been like grappling with. There's one particular thing that you've been grappling with. It's not related to your shadow work, but I feel like it's something about your perspective or something that you've been trying to call into your life. Your guides are saying that you need to ask for the assistance of an unassigned angel for this. Please start working with the unassigned angels. For those of you who are new here on my channel, this is something that I was talking about maybe about a month and a half ago. So there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of angels in the spirit realm that are roaming the earth as free agents, we'll call them. And they are just waiting to be given a task to do. And these are called unassigned angels. They are literally waiting to be at your beck and call to help facilitate your wildest dreams. Unassigned angels are more than capable of helping you see your dreams come to reality. And there's something here, I don't know what specifically, you already know what it is that you need. It's just like that was like the missing piece. You're needing some divine assistance with this, and it's going to change your perspective on this. Because I feel like your crown's also going a little crazy right now. I'm going to read these the way that they came through for me. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, Five of Swords upright, and the Chariot. And they're like, and now read them backwards and upside down. Okay, we have the Chariot, Five of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and then I don't know if you can see over here, you got the, who are you? Who are you? King of Pentacles. And I'm seeing like, it's just this mirroring of back and forth of how do I take anything that is happening in my life and make it into something that works for me? How do I take the most positive spin on everything in my life? And I feel like with this, you've been doing a lot of the shadow work, but there's still something here. There's still something here that you're not seeing. And it's something about your mindset. And this is what you need the help with the unassigned angels from. Because like you've got the forward momentum, you've got the stability, you've got the power, you've been doing the healing work, you have the inspiration. It's just like it's almost like you're not seeing yourself as an abundant person yet. I don't know if you were previously a monk or have had a lot of past lives as a monk, but I feel like that sort of renunciation aspect is what you're coming up against right now. Yeah, we got 108 on my timer as I was just looking at that. Like, yeah, I don't really feel like you were a monk in this life, but there was something, but you've been emulating sort of a degree of that renunciation, because there's something here about like that lack mindset being what's tripping you up right now that you haven't been able to see. Like you haven't been able to understand why, and it's because it's a past life issue. So pray for an unassigned angel. Just say, I ask for an unassigned angel to help me release, to help me overcome past life lack mindsets, especially related to experiences as a monk. Bam, that's all you gotta do. Because I feel like that's really what's gonna open up your ability to take action on this inspiration, because you're not being able to feel like this is actually going to build into something that's going to provide value and sustenance and wealth over time, is what's been holding up this forward momentum. It's like there's a balance here between being ready to receive and running towards the things that you already know that you're receiving. Do you see the subtlety there? That feels like what you just wrote there. That feels like persecution wounds for having stepped out and been someone that openly practiced with your gifts. But I feel like it was more related to the knowledge that you had, that you were a teacher, because monks are teachers also. Whether or not, for better or for worse, society looks up to monks as people who have made an auspicious decision to be a certain type of person. And it's very, and because it's like, oh, they've taken that step, they immediately have this like glow around them, but you have to be really mindful about that. That's an aside. That's just me going on my tangents. Having lived in a temple as a nun. So be ready to be in this balanced energy of effortless efforting towards receiving. Like, there is still work to be done when we receive, because we have to take action towards the things that we're receiving. All right, my friend, that is your message. All right, Pamela, hopping right over to you. Thanks so much, DivinelyDaniel. I'm so grateful to have you as a member of our soul tribe. You've been active here, pouring out your love and light and good vibes. Appreciate you. Daniel, I feel like you got a little bit more to discuss. Your guides are saying to book a reading with me, because we can get into more of this direction for you. Yeah, my link is in the description box. Also happy to offer you a discount. Please reach out to me on my website and we'll get that set up, okay? fromspiritforlove.com, all spelled out, /contact. So we're on Pamela's reading right now. This is going to be the last reading that I do today, fam, for this epic live. So grateful to all of you that came out. Thank you so much for trusting your instincts, for knowing that you had something to hear today. I'm so grateful that I could be bringing these messages to you. I adore you, and I'm so grateful for you. Pamela had a question about improvements. What can she do to improve? What aspects of her life does she need to be focusing on right now? You're so welcome, DivinelyDaniel. Okay. 11404. Okay, Pamela Kemper. Improvements. They want me to use a deck that I've never used before. Actually, I've used this deck once. Or no, they're bringing roses to my attention. What do you want me to use this deck? What is this? Something about roses, like appreciating the sweetness in your life a little bit more. Hey, Pamela, welcome in. Okay. Do roses resonate with you, Pamela? I feel like they represent sweetness, but they also represent romance to me. Romanticizing your life. Romanticizing the little things. I thought your middle name was Rose. I was about to say it. But I was like, oh, I don't know. Pamela Rose. Beautiful. Okay, we're working with the Spirit Song Tarot. I wanted to say the Light Seers Tarot, so maybe you have that deck, or that's something that you resonate with if you watch other readings, or you watched a reading recently that was used, that used the Light Seers Tarot, and that like resonated with you, or that's a deck that you have, something like this. Okay, messages for Pamela. What does Pamela need to know about what action she can take, what improvements she can make in her life right now? Yeah, they're saying your romance life is improving. Whether that's your relationships, I can't make it up. The Lovers. 144. More 144 on my clock right now. Yeah, you're really, if you doubted that you're one of the 144, you are. It's very much like you're an incredibly powerful light worker, and I feel like you could do with appreciating that more about yourself. This also speaks to me about a connection coming in. Yeah, right on. A connection coming in. Whoa. I don't know if you're in a relationship right now. Are you in a relationship right now? I don't normally ask questions. Because there's someone coming in here really loud. Yeah, because that's why they're like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And I'm like, what do you mean? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And because this is your kingdom spouse coming in. This is your kingdom spouse coming in. Because I was like, this almost feels like, and then I heard your kingdom spouse. Yes. I feel like you've set the foundation. Yeah, right on. Wow. Yes. Holy shit. What a fantastic reading to finish with. Holy shit. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. And it would come through like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, because you're always in relationship with your kingdom spouse. It doesn't always feel like that though, because they're not always present with you in the physical realm. But I feel like you've been feeling like something is about to change in your romance life, and that's absolutely true. You're about to meet your person, your kingdom spouse. Like they're on their way. They're running. It's like you're gonna run straight into them. It's literally giving me the energy of you're gonna run straight into them. With the Knight of Acorns, which is the Knight of Wands, and then the King of Shells, the King of Cups. Literally running right into them. Literally right into them. Like I mean, like you could literally bump into them on the street, like in a sidewalk. I heard sidewalk specifically. Someone's wearing a red jacket. Could be him. Could be her. I don't know. Whatever kind of human you're into, that's what your kingdom spouse is. This is epic. Yeah, you have the Lovers come out first. Then Temperance with balance and harmony. The Knight of Acorns, the King of Shells. And then the Ten of Feathers, which is the Ten of Swords in this deck. But I'm seeing this as a portal. Like, yeah. It's as much a Kundalini rising that says recovery and transformation. Sorry, the shadow. Yeah, wow. Like, this is going to take your healing to the next level, but it's also going to bring so much closure, so much closer. What? It's like your freedom is almost here. It's like you can feel, I feel like you've been really excited and you haven't really understood why. Well, this is why. This is why. And your guides want you to start celebrating your life again. And they want you to know that this is actually going to be someone that you can trust. And that things always work out as they're meant to. They want me to emphasize that strongly. Things always work out as they're meant to. And whatever kind of relationship that you've been desiring is what this has the potential to be, as long as you remain true to yourself and are comfortable communicating that, comfortable communicating your needs. Yeah, they're showing me this red jacket with like, it's a hat that's, or a hat, the hood of it is rimmed with like faux fur, and then there's also navy patches on it, but it's mostly a red jacket, like a heavy winter coat. It's almost giving Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah, this is your kingdom spouse. They want you to start to get excited. You know what, that was so fitting, because I was noticing the way that the light was like shining through on these cards, especially the Empress. Right on. Right on. This is the last push. You're going to make it through, okay? Just stay optimistic. I would also say read this book. They're saying read this book because it's going to help you embody a mindset of confidence. Very strongly. The Secret. Or you can watch the movie too. I don't know. I'm a reader, so I like to read. So I always recommend the books because I read the books. But if you're more of a movie person, there's also the film. All right. That's your reading, Pamela. You're so, so welcome. God bless you. Crystal, LOL. Pamela, I wasn't seeing a hat for you, but the hat came through for Crystal. That's funny. Confirmations all around. Can't make it up, fam. LOL. That's funny. You're so welcome. I love you all so much, and I pray that this was as healing and nurturing as it was for each of you individually as it was for everyone who stopped in. So thank you all so much for coming out for this message, for these personal readings. I'm so excited, and I look forward to continuing some of these conversations with you all, and it's gonna be awesome. Things are really about to like collectively start to turn a corner for you, okay? I adore you all so much. Family, I love you. Okay. Stay tuned. I'll be coming up with a bunch more uploads. Like, I might do another video today, upload that about this collective update. Here for the vibes, Akshita. Here for the vibes. Right on, Crystal. Here for the vibes. I love you all so much. All right, have a beautiful rest of your weekend, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day, family. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thanks, Dungeon Crueler. I felt you before you even typed. I was like, thank you. I wanted to shout out my mods. Thank you, Crystal, for joining the team today. Thank you, Emma, for popping in for a little while. Lisa was here for a little bit. Want to say thank you. And I adore you so much. Okay, family, I love you so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Bye, Akshita. Take care, fam.